Everyone, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it as usual. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Another Rush riff. Just wanted to kind of go over some of these riffs that I've been kind of just playing over and over, just for, I guess, memory's sake, but also just kind of going back in time to some of the shows that I've seen over the last few years. One of my favorites off Roll the Bones really is Bravado. Doesn't really get talked about a whole lot, but I think if you're in that Rush community, everyone likes it. I shouldn't say everyone, but a lot of people do like it. It's kind of one of those deep cuts, I should say. Just gonna walk you through this for the most part, pretty. I'm not gonna say simple. It's a life and doesn't work that way. But 3 strings. So I'll walk you through that. You're only working off the 3 strings here, E, B, and G. That riff just kind of continues over and over with the bass playing over it. So, but enough of me talking. Take a closer look at this one. Thanks. All right, everyone. So, figured I'd kind of get back into some of the Rush groove I was in, a little while back. So, I'm not going to go over a complete song, but maybe I'll start some videos, like I said, with just doing some riffs. So, kind of like a Rush riff type of collection here. So, the one song that I really like, and you probably don't think much about it, is Bravado of Roll the Bones. It's actually very. It's not simple. It's not easy. It's somewhere in between. I've seen tabs on it where it's kind of played up here in the 5th position. If you look at the live recordings with lights, it's really all up here in the first position, open position, basically. The notes are pretty simple. All we're doing is playing the top 3 strings. I say top 3 in pitch: E, B, and the G string. So that's the riff right there, and it just repeats over and over with the bass line or bass notes giving you the medley over that. So even though it sounds like Lyson might be playing, in my opinion, different patterns, it's the same pattern, but it's the rhythm and the bass that's kind of just giving it some different tones, I guess. So you really just kind of need an overdriven type of sounding, and Alex Lifeson, especially that Roll the Bones presto area coming out of Hold Your Fire, a lot of different tones, the whole thing. So let's kind of go through this though. Overdriven sound, some chorus, some delay, and you should be right there, right? So some reverb. So I'm gonna kind of walk you through this briefly, and you can always stop it and pause it. But the first part of the riff, I'm going open G, 1 on the B string, 3 on the high E. Right? And the next part would be, so we're going, it's going to be open G again, and then we're going to go to the 3rd fret on the B string, to the 2nd fret on the E. Oh. And you're going to hold that note, that F sharp, on the 2nd fret 1st string for an extra measure or 2. And then you go to the open E. That rest is kind of the trick to this rhythm, this riff, because if you don't hit that rest, the whole riff itself is off, and you won't be able to play along to the record. So the first part of the, that's really the first part of the riff. There's 2 parts basically. That's the first part right there. So again, open G, 1 on the 2, 3 on the 1, open E. Oh. If I do it slow, obviously I can't do it well, so let's do it all together. All right, so again, open, 1st fret, 3rd fret. Do a little bit closer if you can see it. Ah. All right. And then the second part of the riff. So you're going to repeat the first part of the riff. So. So the riff itself actually ends on 4 notes. The 4 notes would be 3 on the 2nd string, open E, 3 again on the 2nd string, to that 2 on the E string. Okay? That's the riff right there. So, and then the solo is kind of in that 12th fret. It starts there and it kind of moves around. So, but that's the riff. So I think the key to that riff though is holding that note right there, that F sharp. That's the riff. That's the main one. So hopefully if you're looking for some riff info on Rush, that'll help you out. So, all right, thanks. See you on the next one.